Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Jamila here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make DIY sugar wax. So we're going to start out and use 1 cup of sugar, and then we're going to use 1/2 cup of lemon juice and 1/2 cup of water. We're going to mix that all into a pot and give it a nice stir to make sure all the ingredients are mixed together well. And then we're going to turn our stove on to a low medium temperature and just adjust it as needed. We're going to continue to stir our mixture until it gets melted down. And then we're going to get our thermometer and we're going to make sure that our temperature is between the soft ball and the hard ball temperatures. After your mixture has been cooking for about 20 to 25 minutes, it should be a little thicker. As you can see here, it's going to be boiling a little bit and the color is going to be a darker brown. So once it gets to that point, after about 20 to 25 minutes, you're going to want to test it to see if it's ready. So all you're going to do is get a bowl of ice cold water. You're going to drop a few drops of the sugar wax in it, and then you're going to try and gather the sugar wax in the bowl and see if it holds the form of a ball. So as you can see here, I'm trying to see if it holds the form of a ball, which it does. And then you're going to want to smush it to flatten the mixture, to flatten the sugar wax, and then you're going to want to roll it back into a ball and see if it holds its form. And if it holds its form into a ball the second time, then that just confirms that your sugar wax is done and ready to go. If it doesn't hold its form and it just breaks apart when you take it out of the water, then it needs to cook for about 2 more minutes and then do the test again to see what happens. After letting your sugar wax cool for about 5 minutes or so, you can go ahead and transfer it into a jar. You'll just want to let it cool down a little bit before using it. And if it does cool down all the way, then you'll just want to put it in the microwave in about 10-15 minute increments to warm it up so that you can use it again. All right, so we're going to demo this sugar wax. I'm going to show you guys how to use it and how well it works. So pretty much I have some t-shirts that I just cut into strips, and they're all in this thing, in this little bag I have here. So I'm going to show you on my arm. So I have some hair on my arm, as you can see, and we are going to take it off, okay? The first thing you want to do is clean out the area that you're going to be waxing with rubbing alcohol, just to make sure that you clean it, get rid of any germs before you start the waxing process. Right, so I'm just going to use one of these. This is just one of the t-shirts that one of the t-shirt strips that I have. And so I'm just going to wipe this on my arm. And it's also really good to exfoliate really well before you wax, just to remove any dead skin cells and to like prevent ingrown hairs and things like that. So the next thing you're going to do after you clean off the area you're going to be waxing, you're going to use a powder. You can use a baby powder. I'm just using this knockoff brand medicated body powder. I'm going to put a little bit on here, and then you're just going to rub it on the area you're going to be waxing. And this is going to remove any moisture to make sure that the wax sticks good to the hairs. And it's also going to like reduce any like pain that you might have, because it's going to make it less likely to stick to your skin, but make it easier to grab onto your hairs. All right, so that is done. So this wax has cooled off pretty well, but one thing I like to do just to be on the safe side so I make sure I don't burn myself, I like to get like a top. So this is just like a little plastic top from some food that I got from a restaurant to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of this on the top. So I have a little bit of it on the top, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of fold it just to let some air get to the wax so that it can cool down and I can like be extra sure that it's not too hot on my skin. So I'm just mixing it like this. Okay, my camera cut off, but my hairs are going this way. That's how they're growing. So I'm going to apply the wax in the opposite direction. So I'm going to apply it this way. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take one of these strips from a t-shirt. Just gonna rub that on there and then just rub it to make sure that it grabs onto the wax. And then I'm gonna rip it off, and you wanna rip off in the direction that your hair is growing. So you're gonna apply the wax in the opposite direction of your hair growth, and then you're going to rip off the strip in the same direction as your hair growth. So hopefully you can see that hair is gone. So I think I'm gonna finish the rest of my arm, and then I'm gonna show you guys a comparison from both my arms, and I will be right back. This is the arm I just shaved. Very smooth, no hair. So all I do with these strips is I fill my sink with hot water, and then I put the strips in there, let the sugar loosen up and all of that, and then I'll drain the sink and put these in the washing machine, and they're ready to be used again. After you get done soaking your wax strips, I highly suggest that you get a bag like this. This is just like a little mesh laundry bag that you would like wash your little like dainty like underclothes in, but this is what I keep mine in, but I also wash them. So I'll just put them in here and then I'll throw them in the washing machine so that you don't have little strips of t-shirt like mixed in with your laundry. And pretty much I always wash these with bleach, and yeah, so anyways, just I highly suggest that you get one of these and you don't just throw your wax strips in the washing machine all separate. Do this to keep them together and easy to like just keep track of. Yeah, you can use this wax on your arms, your legs, your underarms, your bikini area, but what I will say is just make sure that you have a product to put on your underarms or your bikini area after you wax it, just so that you can prevent ingrown hairs and irritations and any like marks that you could have from like irritation. And I'll leave a product that's really good for that on the screen somewhere because I don't have it on me right now, but you'll definitely want to have that on hand before you even wax your underarms and your bikini area for sure. One thing you can also get, this is very optional, it helps. So this is like a numbing cream that you can buy. I'll have this linked in the description box, but this numbing cream, it does help, but I mean, it's very optional. But if you want to get it just to sort of ease the pain, then you can. So I'll leave this in the description box. I do use it if I like wax around my bikini area or my underarms, just to sort of, you know, alleviate the little pain that happens, even though the pain is like 2 seconds. But if you want it, it can help. So I think that's all I need to mention for this video. I have all the instructions for the sugar wax down below in the description box. I'll have all the tips that I mentioned in the description box and any others that I think of. But that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, be sure to give a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and be sure to subscribe for more. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.